A quick overview of the vertical line test. Recall that a function maps each input x in the domain to a specific output y. So if we look at a table of values x and the output is f of x, I put in 1, I get a 3, 2, I get a 5, a 3, I get a 7, right? So we have a mapping of whatever the x value is maps to a corresponding y value. And there's usually an equation involved. More specifically, right, if I come back to this equation and I put 1 back into our function box or back into the function, I better get the same answer. So there's only one result from the same x input. And the way we can check that on the graph is called the vertical line test. All right, so the first two, I think you can convince yourself, if I draw a vertical line straight down, it only crosses the graph once. So these are functions, right? I can't find anywhere where I can draw a line that a vertical line that crosses the graph more than once. But in this one, in C, notice that I can draw a vertical line here. So this means if I put in -1, right? If I had a function box here, if I put in -1, it looks like it can be, what's that, a -2.6, or it could be a positive. Looks like about 0.5. Remember, these are the y values. Or if I put in -1, I get kind of 2. So there's 3 possible mappings from the same input, right? So this is not a function. All right. Now, please don't be confused. So that's the vertical line test. Now, there's nothing at all wrong with drawing a line across this way, and having the same output. But this means I input the number 4 and get an output of 2, or I can input the number, actually -4, -2.2. That's okay. We can have, the same output for different inputs, but not the other way around. If you input a number in X, you can only get one possible output. Right? Vertical line test.